elementary schools to murder many, many Americans, and now 25-year-old children. And they are armed with magazines, 30 at a time here, 100 in Aurora in a movie theatre. And your only answer, Mr. Pratt, to people that want to get rid of both the magazines and these assault weapons, if I'm not mistaken, is to let everybody else have similar weapons. Is that the solution to America's gun murder problem?
I would challenge you to go and tell the Korean merchants who survived the riots in Los Angeles, sorry you had those firearms.
Can you answer my question?
Saved your lives. I'm answering your question. I wish you could understand it, because you're talking against self-defense.
Would you like to see
people being
would you
able
like
to
see
protect
teachers
themselves,
armed
and
with...
you don't want to hear it? That's why you keep interrupting.
No, I don't mind hearing it. I think it's complete nonsense, but I don't mind hearing it. You would like to see...
tend to do that, don't they?
I'll stop it.
Again, Brits tend to do that, don't they? Ironically, he's attacking Piers Morgan because he thinks Piers Morgan is pretentious. But he's the one being pretentious! Oh, Brits seem to do that. No, yes, I got him, that was good. Was that good? Was that good, NRA? Please love me.
So facetious. I just want you to answer this one question. Post what happened at Sandy Hook, your answer to this problem of repeated use of this weapon with these high-capacity magazines is to continue letting Americans buy them with impunity and to not concern yourself with these mass shootings. Is that right?
The Second Amendment means what it says, and meanwhile, you want to continue laws against self-defense, laws that prohibit self-defense, laws that prohibit teachers and other faculty, other members of the administration in schools from being able to defend themselves if they have a concealed carry permit. The laws prohibit them right now. We have been lobbying against those laws since they were put on. We will continue to do so, pointing out that that is where the problem is. And for you to support them means that you're really blind to the role that plays in enabling murderers to operate with impunity.
Yeah, I know why sales of these weapons have been soaring in the last few days. It's down to idiots like you. Mr. Pratt, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for your high-level argument, Mr. Morgan.
You know what?
Really
you wouldn't understand them.
Like I said, a lot of people are going after Piers Morgan for calling him an idiot and calling him stupid. I wish he did it more. Because it's one thing after a guy has demonstrated that he's not using logic, not using reason, and either doesn't know or is purposely ignoring statistics and data to call him that. And it's another thing to just attack somebody's heritage for no reason because there's a nonsensical stereotype attached. The Brits seem to do that a lot. I'm good, I'm witty. There's like 6 dudes in the country that laughed at that joke when he said that. Like, a couple guys in Arkansas and Wyoming named Cletus and Jim Bob. I know more gun, go get him, gun boy. So look, think about what's his name, Mr. Pratt, right? Something like that. Let's take one more look here. Think about what Larry Pratt is saying there. He even said at the end, he said, "Oh, Piers, you're trying to pass laws that prohibit self-defense." That is a complete and utter straw man. You're debating against a position that your opponent doesn't have. Now, Piers Morgan is not calling for banning all guns. I'm not calling for banning all guns. As far as I know, if there's anybody calling for actually banning all guns, it's the tiniest sliver percentage of the population that isn't even going to be allowed in the debate anyway. So it doesn't matter. Right? What we're asking for is sensible gun regulation that we even had on the books in the past. Ban on high-capacity magazines, assault weapons ban, close the gun show loophole, have mental health background checks and criminal background checks. You know, stuff that other countries have is like the baseline for regulations. Now, to his bigger points, he's trying to paint the picture that more guns equals more safety, and that that's not just a theory, that's actually been proven. That's what Larry Pratt's argument is. But he's flat out incorrect on that argument. Okay, I want to be crystal clear about that. He's just not right. So Japan actually banned guns. They completely banned guns. How many deaths, how many murders did they have in 1 year's period? 2. Now, again, I'm not advocating banning guns, but if you do ban guns, of course you lower the murder rate from guns. What are you, crazy? It's a logical truism. Now, we happen to do all the studies, and all of the evidence and the research and the statistics are on our side. But even if there were no studies done, it is a logical truism that if you reduce the amount of guns within a society, there will be less gun crime. So Japan had 2 murders in the year 2006. The United States has 11,000. What's Japan's high number? 22 was their high number. We have 11,000. It was a national scandal over there when they had 22. We had more than 22 die in the last shooting. Australia implemented strict gun regulations and a buyback program for assault weapons after they had a 1996 massacre. How many mass murders did they have before the 1996 laws? They had 11. How many have they had since the 1996 law? Donut. 0. I love reading the comments on the YouTube videos that I've put up about guns. People pointing to fringe outlier statistics that say, oh, see, my point is proven. You have to look at all the data before you come to a conclusion, you dumbasses. All of the data. Wherever the plethora of the evidence is, that's the position that makes sense. So in every single modernized industrial country, in a lot of European countries and Scandinavian countries, etc., they have stricter gun laws, and they have 100 gun deaths per year or less. We have the most guns and have 11,000 gun deaths. Gee, I wonder what the problem is.